ought to be getting home.
The heavens have forsaken us. Where could Malcolm have gotten off to? Perhaps you could try asking the other children. I haven't been able to get much out of them myself.
Let the Reaper claim me. His headache's driving me up the wall.
I'm dead tired.
Sweeping, laundry. My work.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
I can make no sense of this. My head hurts just thinking about it. My head hurts just thinking about it. What should I do?
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
I ought to have enough for a few pinches of spices.
Body aches. I've only just begun.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
We'd best report back.
I don't.
Vaults, eh?
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
I can scarcely see a thing in the smoke.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick? You'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly, perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought to follow close behind, lest we get separated.
I quite agree.
Over here! Come look!
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
Right you are.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
Battle is upon us!
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
But a moment's
At least I have my mind. That's something.
Here you are, sir.
Watching me. I'd swear it.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
May tomorrow be as uneventful as today.
Where was our bound again? Might try my hand at a new trade.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only pieces of the finest quality line these shelves. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. You know where to find me.
The solution is looked as long as you slip. There is
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again. Well met, son. How might I be of service?
look as long as you please. Take it easy today. All right.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged.
Interested in my wares?
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness spawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
Living's hard.
I'm in fine.
How did I end up in this miserable
I don't know what to do.
It's been a hard day. So tight. I'd kick just about anyone. Besides, I'm not soon where I stand. That's very possible.
By your leave, Arisen.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Oh, looking for the Jadeite orb, are you? Can't say I've seen it, or heard of it for that matter. Good luck to you then, cuz.
That's it. That's had enough.
Oh, look, can't say I've seen it, or heard of it for that matter. Mind refreshing my memory? It's all coming back to me now. Which is to say, I've not a clue. But my first stop would be Ibrahim's scrap store. Got to be sure my price is the genuine article, eh? The scrap stores are in the Checkpoint Rest Town.
bunch of sluggards. We need new blood.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Oh. Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one Arisen has been upended, or Deeza's Arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are Arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, he went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? Here I spend my days perusing the code, and I need not turn my ear to Deeza's absurd demands. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, tell me, does that ring any bells? Oh, to think such a place existed. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the...
Tis good to be reunited.
Might you be looking to enlist?